What is today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Huh? Wednesday. Wednesday, yes.
Magic night.
What a program we have. Jimmy McDonald is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Connie Chung. You know, I didn't realize this. Connie Chung is here with her husband. Do you know who she's married to? Morton Downey Jr.
Maury Povich.
Huh?
Maury Povich.
It's not the guy with the screaming and the...
No. It's not Morton
sure?
Downey.
No,
it's not Morton
Downey. No, it
Downey.
is. It's Morton Downey Jr.
No.
I don't know.
She's not married to Morton Downey Jr.
She's not.
No,
she's
married.
not.
Maury Povich.
Also on the program tonight, Tom Cruise is here. Now, Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Schaefer.
Well, so Tom Cruise is here today.
Yeah, you know what really kind of upsets me?
What's that?
For about the last hour here in the hallways, it's packed with women.
Yeah.
Young women, older women.
A lot of them made up to a lot greater degree than they normally
That's
would
right.
be.
Well, normally we don't see them down here. Normally it's like a monastery in these halls normally. But today suddenly, babes aplenty. It's wall-to-wall babes.
A lot of gals around here, yeah. So?
We have, Hal Gurnee. Hal, are you in there?
Right here, Dave.
Hal, do you have another one of your delightful network time killers for us tonight?
Sure.
These are a lot of fun. Paul, do you have the music for that? Hal Gurnee, ladies and gentlemen, our director with one of his very exciting network time killers.
Hi, Dave.
Paul, there's Hal right there. Hi, Hal. How you doing?
Fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, Hal, we can hear you.
All right, thank you. Dave, you know, this is more instead of a time killer, it's more of a public service tonight.
Well, that's good, Hal.
You've been hearing about the Abe Vigoda scandal, controversy. You know,
what is the controversy
well, the
surrounding
rumors are
Abe Vigoda?
that he died, and of course,
People thought he died?
yeah, but look at this. I mean, this fine paper is refuting that, and he's not dead at all. In fact, he's right here in our control room. Abe?
Abe is there in the control room?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
it is.
All right, Abe.
I'm alive. Now, what does this mean? People shrieking for Tom Cruise and also shrieking for Abe Vigoda. Abe, how are you? Nice to see you.
Oh, yes, thank you, David, for having me. Yes,
What have you
I'm
been
alive.
doing?
I beg your pardon?
I say, what have you been doing?
Oh, I just finished a movie in Vancouver, Canada.
Right.
Daddy's Home. I played a 100-year-old grandfather to John Travolta.
Well, that's good.
On Sunday, I fly to Florida, Orlando, Florida. I do Superboy. I'm a guest on that one, a new TV series.
So Abe, you're anything but dead.
Thank you.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't mean to be insensitive about this, but people are going to be looking at this and they're going to say, well, he really is dead. The tape has been doctored. It's old videotape. It's some kind of special effects. They've worked out some way to present this phony evidence that Abe is still alive. Is there anything, Hal, that you and Abe can do that would prove for once and for all that the man is still with us?
Well, Dave, there's always the old mirror test. You know how that works? A little breath on the mirror and prove that the life is still there.
Yeah, try that if you will,
Abe,
Hal.
step up here.
So this ought to silence the skeptics.
Okay. Dave, there it is.
Ooh.
Well, take this. Yeah, take this.
Abe Vigoda. Thanks, Hal. Thank you very much, Abe. Well, that's good news. Abe Vigoda is not dead. Let's see. Oh, and last night, you know, Bridget Jackson, who has been with us for 3 years, is going to get married in a couple of weeks, and we thought what we would do is have her on the program each night between now and the date of her wedding, and this way she accumulates a lot of money, and that would be our gift to Bridget and her your husband to be. What is his name?
Hunter Huckabee.
Hunter Huckabee. Come on over, Bridget, and you can talk with us.
Hello out there. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. David, swell suit, I must say.
Thanks.
It's GQ.
Did I mention that we weren't on vacation last week? I was in Indiana serving with my National Guard. You know?
You did mention. Yeah, you got one of those.
They're not buying it, Anton. Thanks anyway.
So?
Huh?
We're back.
We're back. We've been off for a week, and here we are. Here was our schedule the last couple of months. We came back, we worked. How many weeks did we work? We worked 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we took a week off.
Yeah.
And now we're back.
How?
And we have 2 weeks off coming up thanks to the Olympics. And then we'll be right back. And then we're off because of the World Series. We won't be on because of the World Series. And we won't be on because of the Super Bowl.
That's great.
But we're working Sundays to try and make some of this up.
Yeah. And they're starting those Leave It to Beaver reruns, so we will not be on.
I'm feeling logy.
I can tell.
You know what it is? It's for being off for a week, and then suddenly it's 5:30 on a Tuesday afternoon. Boom, we get a big show. We get a lovely audience. We get a big show, and I'm feeling logy. Is it hot? I haven't detected that it's hot.
Now, wait a minute.
Huh?
5:30. Don't we do this live?
You do. You're doing it live. So, hey, wait a minute. This thing's not working in here. My aquarium went dead. We got a problem here, huh? Get somebody in there. Look at this. Now it's just a black hole. Look at that. See, it's supposed to be, normally that would be a thing for me to look at. Now, there's nothing in there to look at, is there? This only adds to my loginess. That should be full of colored water and lovely tropical fish. Or as we say in Indiana, fish.
Oh, I have something, by the way.
Paul. I have something. I'm just logy. I'll get to it in a minute.
We have a guest musician in the band.
Oh, sure. Let's introduce our guest musician.
Some people call him the Space Cowboy.
That's right.
Some people call him a Gangster of Love. Some people call him Maurice.
Morris.
Steve Miller is with us this evening. Say hello to him. He's the greatest. One of the classics. The great Steve Miller.
Nice to see you, Steve. So I'm on vacation last week. I'm going to tell a story now.
Please do.
And I go to this little roadside market to buy things you buy at a roadside market. I'm not going to bore you with what I purchased because it's just silliness, but you all have been to roadside markets and you've made your own individual purchases, and therefore you don't need any more information on this topic. And I see a woman standing there shopping, also purchasing items at a roadside market. Nice-looking woman, tall, and she's wearing what appears to be a bathing suit, a swimsuit, a bikini, a two-piece deal. And she has the bottoms on, obviously.
Yes.
I mean, you wouldn't go out without those on, would you?
Probably you wouldn't.
No. And on top, she's got some kind of flimsy thing that hangs from her neck. It's suspended from somewhere up here, and it hangs down, and maybe it's whipped around like that. So it's hanging and whipped. Well, it sounds like a pretty good idea, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think originally it was a hunting magazine in the 50s, wasn't it? Hanging and whipped. So I looked at her, and she looked at me, and we sort of said hello. And I'd seen her at this little market a couple of times, and we started chatting, and it turns out that this woman was an agent from Los Angeles. And moreover, we had some mutual friends. So we chatted for a moment or two about our mutual friends, and that was it. That was the extent of the little intervention there at the roadside market. So she got in her car, I got in my car, and she took off down one road, and I took off, coincidentally, but not knowing this, down the same road. And in a few, I guess less than a quarter of a mile, I notice a car has pulled off the side of the road, and I see out the window this, an arm waving. And it turns out it's the same woman in her car. So I, thinking that there might be trouble with the car, I thought there might be trouble. There might have been trouble.
Could very well have been.
Yeah, so I pull over. She opens the door, and she jumps out of the car. Now, as she jumps out of the car, this little hanging and whipped deal gets caught on something in her car. So as she stands up, she just jerks herself topless.
Nicely put, yes. So then what happened?
Well, that was it. I mean, and she's standing there at the side of the road topless, you see.
So did either of you refer to this at all?
Well, she did. She was terribly embarrassed, and I felt awfully uncomfortable for her. And she said twice, she said this twice, she said, I normally don't do this. and then, like maybe I didn't hear it, she said it again, normally I wouldn't be doing this.
So,
I'm sorry?
So
what? So that was the story.
So how were her... Wasn't that what...
Now, I had a nice little story to tell from the true life annals of my dull, mundane, silly, stinking little life. And it was a cute story because she was so embarrassed, and now you have to do that in front of Steve Miller, who put his suit on for tonight's show.
I know, he's shocked, too.
Yeah. Let's see if our director, Hal Gurnee, has a little something planned for us tonight. Hal, do you have something that we might be interested in hearing on the show? It's our director, ladies and gentlemen, Hal Gurnee. Oh, good.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal. How you doing?
Dave, a special treat
Excuse me,
tonight.
Hal.
Yes, Dave.
Can you hear me?
Dave, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I hear you fine.
All right, let's go on then.
Okay, Dave. A special treat tonight, Dave. Say farewell to loginess.
I'm sorry?
Say farewell to loginess.
All right,
You're complaining of loginess before. I mean, you're going to forget about that.
Okay.
Tonight we have...
Hal has a cure for loginess, Paul.
Right, here it comes. It's Zamfir, master of the Pan Flute.
Oh, my God. Zamfir, master of the Pan Flute.
Play. Applause. Here you go, Dave.
Thank you very much, Hal.
Thank you. Unresolved attitude.
Zamfir, master of the Pan Flute.
That was gorgeous. Yeah. It was the real guy, too.
Yeah, it was Zamfir, master of the
The
Pan
actual.
Flute. Yeah, he was here rehearsing all day, and we kept getting calls from kennels say, something's bothering the dogs. Zamfir. Now, I didn't mean to tell that story because it was what you thought.
I know, you were telling a very...
Because I felt badly for the poor woman who was
sweet
suddenly on
story.
the side of the road standing there topless.
I'm sorry there was some information that I felt was missing, and it's, you know, sometimes you misjudge a thing.
Well, see, for me, that's a pretty good story.
It was a lovely story, I'm sure.
It was a lovely story. I'll tell it again around the holidays. Well, we've lost the audience for good now. Well, you know who's on the show tonight, though? Seriously, you have any idea who's on the show tonight? Bob Costas, ladies and gentlemen, is on our program. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Go ahead, get it out of here. Get it out of here now. What? Just get it out of here now. What happened? No, just take it up. Just get it out of here now. No, just go ahead. Get it out of here. Just fly it out of here. Get it out. Just lift it out of here. Rope is broken. Okay. So for the next...
to do the whole show with that...
The next hour we have this. Like doing a show from Mount Rushmore, isn't it? Let's do our top 10 list and get out of here. Tonight, the category from the home office in Lincoln, Nebraska, top 10 list is Dan Quayle's top 10 National Guard duties. Now, these are not the duties of the National Guard. These are Dan Quayle's duties while in the National Guard. Here we go. Number 10. Make sure Armory's vending machines never run out of pretzel sticks. Number 9. Look through catalogs for cute gifts for officers' wives. Number 8. Enforce no horseplay rule at public schools. Pools. I'm sorry. That's pools. I misread that. Public pools. Number 7. Play hula girl on skit night. Number 6. Make sure hot side stays hot, cool side cool. Number 5. Make cool explosion sounds when platoon trains with dummy grenades. Number 4. Beat local scout troops to best lakeside campsites. Number 3. Keep guys without shirts from entering 7-Elevens. Number 2. Write to Nancy Sinatra, urge her to visit base. And number 1, this is Dan Quayle's number 1 National Guard duty, round-the-clock blob watch. We'll be back. We'll do a commercial. We'll be here with Bob Costas, Steve Miller, and Richard Domino.
Thank you very much. Hey, how about saying happy birthday to the best bass player in the world, Mr. Will Lee?
Will Lee.
birthday, baby.
Not only the best bass player in the world, the wealthiest man in show business. It's unbelievable. He makes just truckloads of money.
He's everywhere.
Can we ask Will how old a man he is?
Yes.
36 years old. Nice to see you, Will. Thank you very much, and happy birthday. I'm dressed like I have a PTA meeting later. And also on the program tonight, later in the show, is something very special, very exciting. You don't want to miss this. Paul and the band involved. Can anyone hear me tonight?
Yeah, no, we're with you. We're
right.
Pause, yeah.
That's right. Well, we don't want to give it away because it's a surprise.
We get involved with someone.
That's right.
Later on tonight.
Later on in the show.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. And as always, all week long here in our green room tonight, where the guests appearing on the program gather to relax before they come out to be, huh? Is it people talking here? I'm hearing voices up there.
Someone's doing their own show here.
Well, thank God someone's doing a show. It takes a lot of pressure off my shoulders. Geez, and look at those shoulders tonight, will you? Inflated. I think these things are inflated. I feel like I'm a little more buoyant. Like they may have to tether me later. Geez, that's not a bad idea. Anyway, in our green room, all this week we have acting as green room greeter, the wonderfully talented Jerry Vale. There's our green room right there. There's Jerry, relaxing, saying hello to Tom Brokaw, saying hello to Gilbert Gottfried, saying hello to D.B. Sweeney. Geez, I don't know who this guy is. I don't recognize that. I don't think he's a guest on the show. Oh, apparently some kind of just a small breach of security. And okay, but that's what Jerry Vale is doing. He's taking care. That's in the green room. Jerry Vale. October 7th through the 10th, Jerry will be at the Showboat Hotel in Atlantic City.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Let's copter over there to see him.
All right, good idea. And a little bit later on the show tonight, we have something special. I saw it in rehearsal. It was very exciting.
You were moved by Jerry's number. Yeah, Jerry Vale does a number. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave it away.
It's supposed to be a little surprise.
I know, it was a surprise. But it was something that has obviously moved you in rehearsal. And
yeah. And it may or may not have something to do with Jerry singing. Hal, do you have anything for us tonight before we wend our way down the path of television history here? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, another one of Hal Gurnee's network time killers. There he is right there. It's football. It's Hal Gurnee.
Hi, Dave. Can you hear me?
Hi, Hal.
Yeah. Dave, we got a special treat for you tonight.
What is it, Hal?
Well, a light show right here in our control room.
I'm sorry, it's a what, Hal?
A light show.
A light show?
A light show. Yeah, you remember those. We're going to recreate the golden age of the Fillmore East.
Oh, the golden age of the Fillmore East.
Go ahead,
it's a light
Paul.
show
Music
in the control room,
lights,
ladies and
please.
gentlemen.
Hey. Oh, I get it. Okay. Pretty heavy, huh, Dave?
Hal, you're not, as the kids say, tripping.
Pretty heavy, huh, Dave? Did you hear that? I'm not being heard.
Four sizes. Oh, rough. Yes, Hal.
You fix the jacket.
If I wanted shoulders this big, I'd be eating steroids. Look at that. I am Clark Kent in this jacket.
it needs just a little treatment, though.
Oh, what kind of treatment?
Well, my grandfather was a tailor. I happen to know.
Your grandfather was a tailor.
Yeah.
Well, so what treatment would be?
Can I show
Well,
you?
sure. Oh, this is exciting.
First of all, you give it.
One of these?
You get one of these, a little of this, and this, a little of this. You give it this,
Yeah.
this,
Right.
and this.
Okay.
You give it that.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. I feel great. Hey, I think the kid knows what he's doing.
See what I mean?
Is it time for our top 10 list? All right, let's do that. The category tonight, top 10 interview questions asked by Miss America contestants. Top 10 interview questions frequently asked by asked Miss America contestants. Not asked by, asked of Miss American contestants. Number 10, which is your favorite dancing raisin? Number 9, without looking at your banner, can you spell your home state? Number 8, has Gary Collins tried anything? Number 7, how much of your scholarship money have you lost in the slots? Number 6, if you were stranded on a desert island with a shampoo for oily hair and a cream rinse for dry hair, what would you do? Number 5, how long did you date Mr. Quayle? Number 4, don't you want to put some ointment on that? All right, number 3. Number 3, are those real? Number 2, don't you have anything better to do? Number 1, would you consider teaming up with Miss Teen USA to fight crime like Batman and Robin? That's it? Okay. We have a great show, folks, and something terribly exciting a little bit later. We're going to do a commercial, and then Tom Brokaw will be back. So come on back if you can.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, David, thank you. Let me introduce them officially because we are preparing to get down into a Zydeco sort of groove this evening.
Paul, just for a second, explain Zydeco to us.
Oh, well, we have an expert in Zydeco here. Maybe he should explain. I wouldn't even attempt to explain.
You're talking about Jerry Vale?
No. Zydeco it's a frame of mind, really. It's something in us all, wouldn't you say?
Is that
Stanley? It's French for what? What? Beans?
A green bean.
A certain type of green bean.
Snappy green.
A snappy green bean. What do you think about that?
That's a fascinating chat, and I wish we had more time, but...
Listen, let me
play our game now, huh?
Let me do the introduction. On my far left on guitar, Melvin Vizet. On the washboard, Patrick Landry. And on accordion, Stanley Buckwheat Doral. Buckwheat Zydeco, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad to have him here.
You know, if you were with us last evening, Hal Gurnee prepared as one of his little network time killers. He had kind of a light show. Remember that last night, Paul?
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, and they had some difficulty with the equipment. Hal, is everything back to normal in the control room tonight?
Dave,
Yes, Hal.
we're having trouble turning it off.
Uh-huh. How much longer do you think you can hold out there?
Well, we got the weekend to work on it, and I think we'll have it figured out by then.
Have you tried calling Con Ed?
Please. No, they're not going to help us, Dave.
Okay,
have you
well-
ever called Con Ed?
All right. Hal, is that a problem to work under those conditions?
I'm getting used to it.
Okay.
I can't see you, but I'm used to it.
All right, good luck,
and
Hal.
take 2.
And tonight is the final night that Jerry Vale has been greeting our guests in the green room, which is where the people congregate before they come out and visit with us on the program. And can we see Jerry saying hello to the folks there? There he is, greeting the guests and saying hello to the folks, making them feel at home.
So nice to see you. Thank you.
You know, Jerry,
Oh, there's Andrea Martin there.
There's a big problem right over there in the sink.
Something
I need
problem
to
with the
take
what?
care of.
Oh, my gosh, look at that, Paul. Standing water in the sink. Get that taken care of immediately. Ooh, well, that's all.
God.
It was just something in the commissary.
How would that get in there?
I don't know. Who knows how that would get in there? It's Friday night. That means one thing and one thing only. It's time for our viewer mail. Let me remind you folks of one thing. These are actual letters from actual viewers. And seriously, if they weren't, would I be able to do this? Letter number one.
Number one.
Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. In just a minute, George Miller will be here, Ernest Borgnine will be here, and Darlene Love will be here. Paul, we have the smartest, most best-looking audience in the world. Smartest, best-looking audience in the world.
You say
the smartest and best-looking, and I am the tallest talk show host in America.
Remember,
Merv Griffin was technically bigger than I was, but I was always taller than Merv was.
Is the Dr. J show off the air now, then?
I don't know what... Oh, yeah, it may be.
Show?
But look, I have one of these tonight.
You have the...
This is a cheap way to generate hydroelectric power for the entire Northeast. Just by doing this, we could light the entire eastern seaboard with that.
It's wonderful. You know what that's called?
Well, of course I know what it's called. It's the Vibra-Slap.
Vibra-Slap, also known as the jawbone of an ass.
Really?
Absolutely true, yes.
Oh, no kidding. And what makes that noise in there? There's something in there.
It's a little... originally, I think it used to be an actual jawbone of a donkey with teeth rattling.
Really?
And now it's been, synthesized and MIDI'd.
Because they outlawed donkey teeth years ago.
That must have been what it was.
But we have one of those if we ever need it.
If we need it, okay.
Yeah. Before we bring out George, I understand Hal has a little something for us this evening. Our director, Mr. Hal Grunwald. Hal, are you in there?
Yes, Dave.
What is? Oh, it's a Hal Gurnee Network time killer, Paul. Do we have music for this?
Music, Paul. And come on in.
Oh, there's Hal. Hi, Hal. How are you?
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. What do you have for us tonight, Hal?
Something very special, Dave. I have some footage of Dan Quayle eating lunch. You want to see that?
Dan Quayle
eating lunch. Roll it,
Vice
Hal.
presidential candidate Dan Quayle
That's
eating
the guy.
lunch. All
There
right,
it comes.
Hal, let's take a look.
There it is.
President Reagan. He's
Can you see that, Dave?
Yeah.
Here, lower left-hand corner. There it is.
My God, it is. It's Dan Quayle. The president appears
talking.
to be speaking.
He is. He's talking.
Yeah. Everyone else seems to be paying attention. This guy is obviously there just for the free lunch.
Quite a trench.
Which I think was his early campaign slogan, wasn't it? I'm just here for the free lunch.
Pretty heavy with the butter, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. But I'm sure he's paying attention, wouldn't you?
This goes on for another hour, Dave.
It goes on for about Dan Quayle, ladies and gentlemen, eating lunch. Silliest thing I've ever seen. Dan Quayle eating lunch, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hot in here. What? Oh, thanks.
You know, Dave, everywhere I went over the weekend, people asked, where is Dave, how is Dave, what's Dave really like? And I said to all of them the same thing.
What did you say?
I said, like you and I, he cries.
Uh-huh.
Like you and I, he feels happiness.
Right.
Like you and I, he feels compassion. He is but a man.
Uh-huh.
I said, he's but a man? No, he's but a man.
Uh-huh.
And that, I think, is important to remember about you. You
Thank you
are
very much,
but a man.
I appreciate that. That's an endorsement, isn't it?
It is as close as I could get to one, yes. And I don't endorse a lot of things.
No, I know you don't, Paul. You're very conservative with your endorsements.
Yes,
very prudent when you enter the arena of endorsements.
Thank you very much. I try to be. I'm doing that nuclear warhead thing. Aside from that, I'm not endorsing
now, which
anything.
side of the argument have you decided to come down on? Are you pro or anti?
Of the whole nuclear thing? You know, we go back with that.
I know we go back.
When we got together in Palm Springs the last time and discussed this over backgammon.
What the hell is he talking about? Just what the hell is he
He said, what can we do to save the world? What can we do for the people of the world? What can we, you know? You said, Paul, I'm just a man.
Let's see if he has a finish now. Okay.
I got carried away.
You know what I did over the weekend?
What did you do?
I just had a quiet, relaxing weekend at home with the kids, Jennifer and Kelly, 12 and 14.
You don't have... No, you have no kids.
And I read this the book, the Satanic Verses. Have you
Oh,
read
did you
the book?
read that over the weekend? Where did you get a copy
Has
of it?
anybody here read this?
I couldn't get one. I went to every bookstore.
Book of the month.
Can't
Comes
get
right
it.
to your door. Open it up. There it was.
You're kidding.
No. And I'm telling you, now granted, I don't know a great deal about the global political scene these days, but it seems to me that this is, I don't get the furor. I don't get the controversy. Here, first of all, it's a novel. So right there, we understand that it's a work of fiction from the man's imagination. Now, as to the other question, is it art? Well, I guess it is art, but is it any good? Is it not so good? I don't know. I'm not in a position to make that determination, but it seems to me like if you're writing a novel, you can pretty much say anything you want in the pages of the novel to enhance and move your story along. So, again, my position on this is I don't know why the Ayatollah, for one, is so upset. I just don't, you know.
Oh, whoa.
Killed. Could have been killed. What the hell was that? I could have been knocked. Silliest sandbag. Hey, which one of you guys dropped the sandbag? Al, was it you? Rooney, was it you? Ali Hussein, did you drop that sandbag? Are you sure? All right, we'll be a little more careful. I could have been killed out there. God. Look! Look! I'm in some kind of a weasel trap. How do I have coaxial abrasions on my ankles?
Wow.
Ooh, my. Oh, I know. I forgot to do this. Since it was Tuesday, we had something else prepared. I think we can still do it anyway. I believe it's time now, ladies and gentlemen, for one of Hal Gurney's network time killers. Paul? Hi, Hal.
Hi, Dave.
How you doing?
Okay.
Hal, you know, I was nearly killed out here by this sandbag.
You think we dropped it early, Dave?
No, it was fine. What do you have for us tonight, Hal?
Well, we've got some footage of Phil Donahue dancing. I know you wanted to see that.
Great, yeah, let's go. Phil Donahue
let's
dancing.
Yeah.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hal Gurney's network time killer. Wow, that's exciting. How much of that do you have, Hal?
4 hours, Dave.
4 hours?
4
Great.
hours. Yeah.
Well, keep
Enough for
that
now?
queued up and
Okay,
handy.
dissolve, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Anytime
Hal
you need
Gurney.
it, and dissolve to the attitude.
You know, Donahue is a little bit like Springsteen. He'll pull somebody out of the audience every day and they dance together.
Donahue is very much like Springsteen.
Let's do our top 10 category tonight. By the way, Paul, Glenn Close is with us on the
I
program.
know she is. And you are obviously as excited as I am.
Well, she's an Academy Award nominee. Been nominated 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, 5 different parts. I mean, she herself has been nominated.
4 or 5. Yeah.
The top 10 list tonight from the home office in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Top 10 television shows of the year 2000.
Ah.
Yeah. You know, as you get closer to the end of the century, you're going to be seeing a lot more things like this. And tonight's category, top 10 shows in the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Yeah, this is a glimpse into the future, if you will. Will you?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
I will glimpse with you. Yes, I'd be thrilled.
Number 10. George Burns, I Can't Even Pretend to Have Sex Anymore special. Number 9, Billy Martin and the Yankees. This time it's for keeps. Number 8, the hydroponically maintained head of Hugh Downs show. Good friends of Mr. Downs, are you? Number 7, Oatbran, the silent killer. Number 6. Number 6, Morgana and the Ayatollah, the love that changed history. Number 5. Number 5, The Golden Girl. Number 4. Number 4, the very last Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young reunion. No kidding this time. Number 3, Dave Letterman's weather wrap-up. Number 2, learn Japanese before it's too late. And number 1, more Damn Lucy reruns. We'll do a commercial, and then the lovely, the talented Glenn Close will be joining us. Come on back. Who's here on the big show? Well, let's see the big show card, Kevin. It's my cue card boy, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin K. Been with me for the last... Kevin K. Kevin is a cue card boy, personal trainer, and in charge of security up at the house. So, everything all right up at the house, Kevin? Ah, good. Shelley Long is with us on this program. Terry Gilliam will be here tonight, and Hothouse Flowers. Is that right, Paul, with the band? Hothouse Flowers. Here's our friend over there, Paul Schaefer. Boys and girls, Paul
Thank you. Dave?
Yes, Paul.
You know what this is?
Yeah, that's cell division.
Now, this is the international
That's meiosis.
sign. This is the international sign for when two rock bands merge, and
That's right.
Again, what we're doing
Happening
tonight.
here tonight.
Hothouse Flowers merging with our own late-night band.
Great. We have
Merging in centrifuge and, you know,
exactly.
and ecumenicism.
Inextricably bonded in the brotherhood of music.
Thank you very much. Nicely put.
We have an exciting program for you tonight, and I'll tell you how you can tell that this is going to be an exciting program. We're going to start now with one of Hal Gurnee's network time killers. Paul, do you have a little music here for us? All right, there's Hal Gurnee's network time killers, and here's our beloved director, Hal Gurnee. Hi, Hal, how you doing?
Dave. Hi, Dave. You hear me?
Yes, I can, Hal.
Okay, good. Tonight, Dave, a domino spectacular. Just watch this.
What, Hal? What did you say?
A domino spectacular.
Did you hear that, kids? It's a domino spectacular.
The applause, please. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Anton, a little drum roll,
Drum
please.
roll, Anton, for the domino spectacular. Wow!
Hands is all together.
Domino spectacular. And a shot of my personal manager and bookie, Jack Rollins, in the background there. There he is.
From Jack?
No, we're out of the turf game.
I see.
Did you have a good weekend, Paul?
I did. I sat around and consumed beverage alcohol.
Oh no, see, you shouldn't be doing that.
No, but I won't do it anymore.
Good for
if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, I pledge.
Good.
I really won't. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well,
Welcome back, Paul. Nice
thank
to
you
see
very.
you.
It's nice to see you. You got good color.
Thank you very much. I was in
Nice
Atlantic
color.
City for a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weather must have been good there.
Yeah, I don't go for gambling. I go for the shows.
Yes. I love the show. Well, I have a special guest sitting in with the band tonight.
All right, introduce this man.
I don't often ask a guy with a day job to come down and sit in, but we heard that this cat could play, and in the rehearsal we found out that everybody was talking, and they were right. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to, on guitar, the national chairman of the Republican Party, Mr. Lee Atwater. The man who brought the blues to the White House, ladies and gentlemen. 85. Nice to have you here, ladies.
This would be like a good quiz, a good visual quiz. Just take a shot of the band.
Yeah.
Find the Republican. How do you know? Now, I want you to tell me, after we hear him play, tell me if he's really any good.
Okay,
That's what we need to know. So you're on the spot now. And the other thing is, you know, when we had our anniversary show, we called George Bush. We wanted to do it at the White House, and they said no. They just laughed us right out. They said no. And now, today, I hear that Regis and Vicki Lee are doing their show from the White House. So, I mean, do you know anything about that? Can you fix that? You do know all about it. And it's okay that they go and we don't get to go?
Well, I got to see how I treated you.
I have some announcements to make before we begin the program. Ball State, where I went to college, Paul. Ball State.
Yes.
The Fighting Canaries. They are in the NCAA basketball championship tournament.
Hey, all right.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
they have the best record in collegiate basketball, 27-2.
Really?
This is the first time, I believe, they've ever been in this tournament, so
Swing it.
we'll be watching them carefully.
Great.
I also just want to say that I think the Connecticut State Police perhaps is the finest law enforcement organization in the world, not even the free country, in the world. The men and women of the Connecticut State Police, the people who drive those squad cars up and down the highways of Connecticut, making it safe for Americans everywhere, are perhaps the finest in uniform. And
They got you again, right?
no.
Nabbed you again.
No.
Is that what happened?
No. We just visited. Pulled me over for a visit.
I see. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, inquired about the cologne I was wearing.
I see.
And also I want to thank Oprah Winfrey for buying me lunch on vacation. That was darn nice of her. Oprah Winfrey bought me lunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you run into her?
Ran into her in a restaurant and just sent the check over and left. And now, since it's our first night back, I understand our director, Hal Grunwald, has a little something extra for us. Hal, what do you have in the control room tonight?
Take one. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal. How you doing?
Come on in, Carl. Yeah. Well, just take a look, Dave. Exotic bird night.
It's what? I'm sorry, Hal?
Exotic birds.
Exotic bird night. And how will this improve the show?
I don't really know. I really don't know.
Okay. Whatever you do, Hal, don't smear yourself with suet.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Who's the gentleman to your left?
I don't know either. Pete?
Oh, this is Trevor O'Driscoll. He's 13 years old, an 8th grader at William Penn Charter School in Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
He is Career Day Boy.
He's Career Day Boy. All right. I have no idea what any of that nonsense is. Career Day Boy, Paul. Yeah. New haircut boy. Everything. Birds in the control room.
Pulling out all stops.
Our top 10 category tonight from the home office in Oklahoma City. Do we have time for this? Are we on time? Let's ask Mr. Haircut. Are we on time, Mr. Haircut? It's Cy Sperling. He's also a client. It's New Haircut Boy. There he is. No, never mind. All right, stop it. Top 10 things overheard on the Eastern Shuttle. You know, Paul, Eastern Airlines, the mechanics are on strike, and they're having some problems with Eastern Airlines. And these would be a list of the top 10 things overheard on the shuttle to Boston and perhaps Washington as well.
Is the shuttle still running?
Yeah, still running. Top 10 things overheard on the Eastern Shuttle. Here we go. Number 10. I can't get you another drink, sir. I've got to land the plane. Number 9. Did you see those people on the Triborough Bridge duck? Triborough Bridge duck. Number 8. That's the key to the cargo door. Try the square key. Number 7. Another double bourbon, Senator Tower. Number 6. Is that a warning light, or does this mean the coffee is done? Number 5. This is your baggage handler speaking. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 20,000 feet. Number 4. It's exotic bird night in the control room. Number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, please, only one bite from the sandwich we're passing around. Number 3, relax, I siphoned some gas out of my old man Chevy. Number 2, before we land, pass all job applications to the front. And number 1, radar schmadar. If you think about it, tonight's program is almost too big for TV. We'll be right back here with Chevy Chase, folks. Come on back. Chase is here?
Very good.
Sounds pretty good to me, yeah.
Yeah, sounds
is it
like a
okay,
Democrat.
Paul? Is he holding his own, so to
Yeah,
speak?
as soon as he learns where to lay out, he'll be cool.
Hi, boys.
Hello, David. David, you know, there's something bothering me, confusing me, actually.
What's the matter?
Well, there's a term that everybody's using these days. I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
To womanize. What is the definition of that?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's good, though.
It can't be good.
I think it's a little like to vulcanize.
Is that what
It's an old rubber term.
Or to cauterize. Is that
To
what
what?
it is? Cauterize?
Might it be? Yeah, something like that. You know what we're going to do tonight, Paul? We haven't done this in a while. In fact, we've never done it. But strictly speaking, that would be a while, wouldn't it? Everyone here, ladies and gentlemen, you have my solemn pledge tonight. Every member of this lovely studio audience, if I have anything to do about it, will receive, if you want it, a baked potato. I'm going to load in some test potatoes. Now, we have some microwave ovens here. How long does it take to bake a potato in a microwave?
I bet it take 30 seconds.
30 seconds? 6 to 7 minutes. We'll start
6 to
out.
7
We'll test
minutes.
a couple of potatoes right at 4. We'll test a couple at 4. Gee, my pacemaker. Maybe it's just the grapes. Okay, so we'll test a couple of these in here, and then everybody, it's a baked potato. Actually, why even bake them? I mean, you folks could take them home and bake them, couldn't you? Well, all right, we'll load up a batch here. And in the meantime, I think Hal Gurnee has a little something for us. Hal, do you have a little network time killer tonight? Sure, Dave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Hal Gurnee's network time killer. There we go. What happened? Oh. There it is.
Dave, tonight,
What do you have for us tonight, Hal?
the champion paddleball artist, Dave.
I'm sorry, the champion what?
Paddle. Can't you hear me?
No, I can't hear you. I'm baking potatoes.
Okay, listen. Now listen to this. It's the champion paddleball artist.
Champion paddleball.
Here he is. Dissolved one.
Look out there! Come in!
I missed the whole thing. No, I missed it. I didn't get to see it. I'm baking potatoes. I didn't see it. Where is he?
Come on.
How'd you like to drive cross-country with that guy? Okay, I got, I don't know if I even started this. We got about 3 minutes left. Let's do our top 10 here. And then, maybe when we're done with the top 10, we'll have baked potatoes for everyone. Do you enjoy potatoes, Paul?
I do, but I've never seen an audience so thrilled as an...
I think Wendell was tampering with the audience. But you know something, it's interesting. I think over the years, baked potatoes have gotten a bum rap. You know, it's not the baked potatoes themselves that are fattening.
No.
It's the goodies that we put on
butter
top.
and the sour cream.
Yeah.
And
a
the
baked
chives.
potato, like a 12-ounce baked potato, you bake it in a regular oven or in a microwave and you eat it. It's like, really, 2 calories. That's it.
Yeah, not only that, but I guess you probably expend at least 3 or 4 calories just chewing the skin on the
Paul.
baked
Once
potato.
again, you've brought up a point
So
that
you actually lose weight every time
That's
you
right,
eat it.
exactly.
A baked potato.
And let me point out something. They're just pennies a serving. What are you guys doing? Sour
ready.
cream?
We're chiving it.
Okay. All right, here we go. From the home office in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, top 10 new slogans for the National Fruit Council.
Ah,
Number 10, eat plenty of fruit. but be sure to induce vomiting immediately. Number 9, tainted grapes. They even sound fun, don't they? Number 8, come on, America, let's juggle. Is the guy back there? Bring him out again. Let's see this again.
Thank you.
I bet the kids love it when Dad practices at home. Number 7, an apple a day, see your doctor today. Number 6, feeling lucky, punk. Number 5, remember, nobody has actually died yet. Number 4, fruit, oh so satisfying for target practice. Number 3, it's DDT-licious. Number 2, would a giant profit-oriented cartel lie to you? And number 1, well, maybe vegetables are poisonous too. One more time, Paul.
What?
We'll do it again. We got it like 9 seconds. Okay. All right. Now, before I throw these to the audience, we have to do this disclaimer for legal reasons. Here we go. Get ready for potatoes, folks.
The baked potatoes talk show host David Letterman tosses to the studio audience are hot and should be treated accordingly. By reaching out to catch or otherwise secure a thrown potato, an audience member is expressing his or her desire to have a potato and relinquishes any and all claims against NBC, its affiliates, its sponsors, or its parent company, General Electric.
Now, not only are they hot, they're radioactive. Here we go. Who would like a potato? All right, don't fight over this. Look out, look out! All right, we have a wonderful program. Anthony Quinn is here. Look out! And Super Dave Osborne will continue distributing the potatoes, and we'll be right back after this. Sure, if they want to... How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing
hello.
marvelously.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. I'm feeling a lot better now that I've started eating.
How's that
right.
new diet? Now run that down for us again, will you?
I eat only healthy. I
Grains?
eat basically grains.
A lot of liquids?
Liquids. I pick one from the basic food groups.
Right.
Soy.
Soy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
basically just fiber and
Fiber and soy.
a lot of grains.
Right, and grains.
That's all I eat now.
And what, like sandwiches or...
Yeah, and then I just eat a big pastrami sandwich and...
But essentially it's fiber,
grains.
soy, and grain.
The basic three
New from
food
Kellogg's.
groups.
Well, we'll look for that. You know, I forgot to mention one thing. I don't think we've ever... Well, we've done something like this before, but tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on this program, within the next 54 minutes, we will be giving away a Cadillac. Giving away a Cadillac.
What is that, in the big showcase showdown or something?
No, we're just giving away a Cadillac, and I'll explain the details a little later. I'm telling you, Paul, I'm still sick about this Connie Chung deal.
Oh, I know you are.
You know, Connie Chung, for a long time, since like 1952, was the only newswoman here at NBC. And recently, she was hired away by CBS.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think you can see the CBS building from here. Oh, there it is. I can't even look at, hey, wait a minute. Look at that, those pranksters of...
They're really rubbing it in with that.
Fiber, soy, and
I pick
grain.
from the basic food groups and eat only really very healthy things, a lot of juices, and I flush, you know.
I don't want to hear about this at all. It's time once again, kids, for another Hal Gurnee Network Time Killer. Hal, are you in there? What do you have for us tonight?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal. How you doing?
Tonight, Dave, a special treat.
Yeah?
Another special treat.
You know, Hal, I think these Network Time Killers are just getting better and better.
So do I.
Where do you find these people?
Well, let me tell you. Tonight, Contortionist April Tatro, Dave.
Contortionist April
Tatro.
April Tatro.
That's right.
All right.
April, are you ready?
Here she is.
Cue April.
Here we go. Hal Gurnee's Network Time Killer. She's available for parties. Nice going, Hal. Pretty good job.
Thank you, Dave.
A contortionist, Paul.
Yes, April, what was her name again?
I don't know.
April
Tatro.
April Tatro.
All folded up in that bag, was she?
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Will we be seeing any more of her later
I don't know.
on?
It's up to Hal. If things slow down, well, no, it takes a while to fold her back up, put her away. So, wait a minute. She's putting herself away.
Yes, it's April Tatro.
No, wait a minute. I don't think she's... Looks like the New York Post coverage of a really bad accident. Picture something god-awful that happened on the FDR. And that's all they found.
She's kind of cute, though, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's
April
lovely.
Tatro.
And did I mention she's available for parties? Here we go. It's our top 10 list from the home office in Oklahoma City. Boy, our old friend Pete Rose has got himself in a jam, eh, Paul? Tonight's category, Pete Rose's top 10 tips for enjoying the upcoming baseball season. Here we go. Number 10. For extra gambling money, get haircut by cheapest barber in town. Number 9, bet against your own team. Either way, you win. Number 8, wear cup home in case you meet enforcer in parking lot. Number 7, let groundskeeper cut your hair between innings. Number 6, pawn shops farther from the park pay more for World Series rings. Number 5, enjoy father and son night at OTB. Number 4, raise cash at small town malls signing autographs as Dorothy Hamill. Number 3, every time you see a baseball bat, be thankful it's not breaking your legs. Number 2, despite ridicule, don't reveal deathbed pledge to Mo Howard to keep his haircut alive. And the number 1 Pete Rose tip for enjoying the upcoming baseball season, hold office pool on which day I'll be suspended. Ready? This is it? We have a great show. Harry Carey is here, Jimmy Walker, Stupid Petrix, and we're giving away a Cadillac. So come on back if you can. Thank you, sir.
Hello, boys. Hi, boys. Hey, so, like, hey, good.
David, do you mind Do you mind if I say about you what Liz Taylor said about Michael Jackson last night on the Soul Train Music Awards?
The Soul Train Music Awards were on last night?
Mike, yes. I'm sorry you missed them.
Yeah, I didn't see them. I'm sorry.
Michael Jackson won an award, probably Entertainer of the Year.
Uh-huh.
Sammy Davis was on tape talking about him.
Right.
Then Liz Taylor presented the actual award.
Right.
And she said at the end of her speech, and just when you think you know him,
Right.
he gives you more. And that is how I feel about you. Just when you think you know him, he gives you more.
You know, this is an exciting evening. Tonight something is happening. Well, I'll explain to you. Tonight something is happening here in our studio audience that we thought would happen a few months ago and did not come to pass, and we were all very disappointed. But I understand it's happening here tonight in our audience. Morty, correct me if I'm wrong, but only for tonight. Yes, in our audience, we have 12 students and 3 teachers from Irkutsk State University in eastern Siberia. Irkutsk State University is located in eastern Siberia. The students are part of an exchange program with the University of Texas at Austin. They arrived here in New York yesterday, and they're on their way to Texas, and will spend a couple of weeks down there, and they leave tomorrow. Are those folks here tonight? Yes, are they here? Where? There they are. Is that them? Is there any reason they should look bored like that? And we have Ina, come out here. This is Ina Gorbachev. Gorbachev? Gorbachev. Gorbachev. And Ina will Have a seat, Ina. Nice to see you. They're here from Irkutsk. Am I saying that correctly?
Perfect.
All right, I want you to say a few words of welcome to these people. And if during the show there's anything you feel they might not understand, ask me and we'll do some translation, okay?
Very good.
First of all, welcome them to the show and to New York and to the United States. I'm Dave Letterman. Go ahead, do that.
Мы хотим сказать нашим русским студентам добро пожаловать в Нью-Йорк. И мы желаем им хорошего пребывания в Америке.
I am the most beloved television personality in America.
Дэвид говорит, что он самый любимый журналист на американском телевидении. Это правда.
Like Phil Donahue.
Как, например, Фил Donahue, которого мы слышим.
They seem to know Phil Donahue. And after the program tonight, I would like to invite them to my palatial suburban country home.
И после этого шоу Дэвид хочет вас пригласить к себе домой. Он живет в самом настоящем замке.
For dancing?
На танцы.
Cocktails?
На коктейль.
And big, thick American steaks.
И большой вкусный американский стейк.
I think they're coming. General Assembly at the UN. All right, and since it is a special occasion, I understand our own director, Hal Gurnee, has a little something planned for our Soviet visitors tonight. Is that correct, Hal? Hal?
That's right, Dave.
Okay, let's see what you have. What is it?
Music and design.
Well, it's Hal Gurnee's Network Time Killers. This will be good. There's Hal right there. Hi, Hal.
Hi, Dave. Hi. Dave, tonight in honor of our visitors from the Soviet Union, we prepared a symbolic tableau which we hope will go a long way towards furthering world peace and international brotherhood.
Hal, did you say something about the show blowing?
It's right there on the card.
A symbolic
Carl, show them the card.
To commemorate this historic event.
Yeah, it's right there. There's the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's see the symbolic tableau.
All right, open
Hal.
the doors, please.
Okay, here you go. really seemed to be enjoying that symbolic tableau, didn't they? So anyway, that's what we'll be doing tonight. And a little bit later, I can show the people from Irkutsk. Irkutsk. Do you know where that is? Did you ever visit there?
Never, no.
It's in eastern Siberia.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys played Seton Hall in the first round of the NCAA? I can share with them, Ina, all the secrets of American talk show television technology. So maybe we can do that. You want to do that now? I'm asking her.
I don't know.
We have bubbles. Look, we have a bubble machine here. Watch. It'll heat up and then bubbles come out. One day all TV shows will be like this. Okay, now. Okay. All right. One more. Now, get your infrared cameras out. I'm going to show you one more thing. Here we go. Watch closely, Paul. Get ready. Anton, a small drum roll. Okay. We got plenty of stuff to do on the program tonight. Kirstie Alley is here, and are you all right?
Yeah.
And we have the Soviet college students, and also the cowboy sweetheart Patsy Montana and Tommy John. Come on back as soon as you can, folks. Now listen to this. If you think New York City is goofy, listen to this. I'm on the subway this morning, coming to work. I get off at 46th. I take the D over from Queens, and then we go up to the South Bronx, and then I change and take the A train back down to Battery Park. I have to change there, and then come up the Upper West Side and over to 42nd Street, and then I come up there at 42nd and about 8th. And I'm on the subway with a guy this morning, and he says, excuse me, I'm taking a sex survey. And I remember hearing something about a new survey being done by the government. He said, would you mind answering a couple of questions? And I said, gee, I guess not. And he says, okay, first question. What does it feel like when I touch you here? Immediately I had to get, so you see, immediately I had to get right off that car. I don't do stuff like this very often, but I'm going to do it tonight. Is it all right to do this? You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure what you're talking
I'll tell you. My mom is here visiting in town. All right, she's in the audience, and I guess if we can just turn the lights up. Oh, there they are. They're up. Well, Mom, if you're up there, stand up and just say hello to... There she is. My mom, everybody. Nice to see you. God bless you. All the way from Indiana. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that seat all right? Are you all right up there? It seems to me that maybe, would you like to sit just a little bit closer? This is silly. Why did they stick you all the way back here? Excuse me. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm kind of nervous. Hi, Mom. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. You want a better seat?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Great. Let's do that. Let me see. Excuse me. There you are. Okay. Thank you. Enjoy yourself. Take care of that knee. Hot in here. Very hot. No. Here's our friend Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Schaefer.
Thank you very much. Well, your mom is very sweet.
She's a lovely woman.
Lady, yeah. That's not really your mom.
No, it's not really.
No, it's just
well, no,
could
not really
be. I hired a new personal valet over the weekend.
Uh-huh.
His name is Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm?
Yeah, my valet. And, you know, we spent the weekend just kind of getting to know each other and laying down a few ground rules. I told him it was a
Does this mean anything to anyone here?
It's all right, I'm having a good time.
Should I know what this means?
What, my valet quiet storm? I don't know. It's just, you know, people are nuts with names these days.
Hey, look, Paul, look what we got in the confetti cannons tonight. Ping pong balls. Anton?
Oh, right.
Multicolored. Now, if you find a red number 7 in one of these balls, you've won a turkey. We're getting ready to take this program to Chicago. We'll be in Chicago the second week in June. We'll be there all the way through Labor Day.
May 2nd.
Huh? We'll be there May 2nd. May 2nd through the 5th of May. We're looking forward to a great time. And the first thing I do when I get to Chicago, Paul, I'm going to take you down to the wharf and buy you some of those soft-shelled crabs out of Lake Michigan.
No, that's not Chicago.
Very
they don't
tasty.
Have that.
Very tasty.
They don't have that.
And I understand our own Hal Gurnee has planned a special network time killer tonight. Paul, is that the music for the network time killer? Hal Gurnee in a matter of moments. There's the... Hi, Hal.
Hi, Dave.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Now, Hal, as I understand it, this is how you kick off the spring and summer season. You do this every year.
Every year.
It's sort of a ceremony. It's sort of a tradition.
That's
something
right.
you look forward to, something I look forward to. And what exactly is it?
Well, Dave, all I do is unbutton the second button.
You unbutton the second button.
Anton, drum roll, please.
A drum roll. On the program tonight, Isabella Rossellini. Oh.
Love her.
Isabella Rossellini, comedian Stevie Ray Fromstein, and explorer musicologist. We've been trying to get this man on the show for weeks and weeks and weeks. And tonight, he's here.
Fabulous.
We were able to work out his schedule. We were able to work out our schedule. And he's here tonight.
He is an explorer.
Explorer/musicologist.
Everybody's a hyphenate.
Oh, you got to be to get by. And his name is Dave Fanshawe.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And now let's do our top 10 list and then get on with the program. Quiet Storm.
It's my new valet, yeah.
Well, now, what does that mean?
I think Whitney Houston has a hairdresser named Quiet Storm.
I was just about to say, doesn't Whitney Houston...
See that? Yeah.
Here we go. The category tonight from the home office in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Top 10 lines from Stephen King novels. Top 10 lines from Stephen King novels. You know, he's very prolific.
So I understand, yeah.
Top 10 lines from Stephen King novels. Here we go. Number 10. Oh, there's nothing in the attic. Number 9. I know it sounds crazy, but that water pick is after me. Number 8. Stop making fun of my ability to levitate butcher knives or you'll be sorry. Number 7. I've got a feeling that that small green dot on your skin will be larger by chapter 8. Number 6. This is a losing battle. Let's just paint the walls blood red. Number 5. This seems awfully large for just a turkey leg. Number 4, I've bought a lot of suits in thrift shops before, but this was the first one that ever tried to strangle me. Number 3, since my wife died, our love life has been great. Number 2, the company's been sold. You're working for General Electric now. And the number 1 line from Stephen King novels, I've been a veterinarian for 30 years, and I'm telling you, that's no ordinary poodle. Sid looks like he's on a different show.
Sid is going to the opera this evening.
Are you really? What are they performing tonight?
Going to see Das Rheingold.
Oh, Oh, the big Wagnerian offering.
It's only the beginning tonight.
Well, good luck to all of us. Isabella Rossellini will be joining us here in a matter of moments. We'll do a commercial and then continue. Come on back, folks. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the program. A pretty good show here for you tonight. Now, say hello to our good friend, Mr. Paul Schaefer.
Hey. Thank you very much. Let me just say, may I say one thing? May I say one thing? Chicago, 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 my kind of town. Chicago.
Nice to see you.
I rehearsed.
Nice to see you.
I rehearsed a little bit tonight.
Is it coming through, Paul? It's time for the 5:30 to O'Hare.
Is it time? Uh-oh.
Any minute. Here it comes. You folks, ladies and gentlemen, you people have selected a great night to tune in. We have something very special for you. It's a Chicago installment of Hal Gurnee's Network Time Killers. Here we go. Oh, my God, look at that. And there's our director, Hal. Hi, Hal. How you doing?
Hi, Dave.
Where exactly are you?
Welcome to the truck, Dave.
Located out there on Wacker somewhere?
On East Wacker, I believe.
All right, yes.
You know, Dave, hold it, folks. I got a special treat for everyone. A wonder of modern broadcasting, courtesy of the Chicago Department of Sewers. It's the Late Night Sewer Cam.
Late Night Sewer Cam. All right, let's take a look. Here we go.
Where no man has
Late
gone
Night
before. Take a
Sewer
look.
Cam. Roll it, Hal.
Hey, beautiful. We've got hundreds of miles of this, Dave. So whenever you want it, just speak up.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Hal. Out of state. I did that. I had to leave the city to... what a program we put together for you here tonight. It's so good, I'm not even going to tell you about it. Just say hello to our friend, Mr. Paul Schaefer. There he is, right here. Paul, good, nice to see you. Welcome back, Chip. Thank you very much.
There you are.
Nice to see you. First, Will, nice to see you. And Paul, Mr. Fig.
Thank you very much. You know, we were in Chicago last week. We're back this week.
Back in New York City, the
I
Big
was
Apple.
Yeah, we're back in. I was talking about this with my hair cutter, Quiet Storm.
I'm sorry, Quiet Storm is
He
cutting
does
your
my
hair?
hair now. Yeah.
Doing a great job, he is.
Well, he does his thing. You know, you can't tell him what to do.
No, you can't because
No.
he's an
an
artist.
artist. Yeah,
exactly.
he creates.
Temperamental, and he's creating on your head there.
Yeah. God help you if he's in a bad mood.
Did you have a nice time in Chicago?
Yeah, we all did, actually.
Yeah.
We had a nice
We had a
time.
great time. It's a great town, and at the risk of saying this too many times, the people there, for no apparent reason, are very, very nice, very friendly, and we had a... One night I went to dinner, and I wanted to tell this story when we were there, but I never got around to it. At a small kind of neighborhood restaurant, and at a table next to the table where I was dining, two women come in, and they're like in their 60s, 61, 62, early 60s. And they seem to be pretty well toasted to me. And with a lot of makeup. And the one woman was doing all the talking, and she said, usually, in the middle of the night, I don't have to get up to go to the bathroom. But this one particular night, I had to go to the bathroom, so I got up and I went into the bathroom, and when I was finished, as I was leaving, I looked in the mirror, and I saw that my face had been rearranged. It was distorted. My eye was down here, my other eye was up here, my nose was over there, and my lips were hanging off my chin. So I got a cold cloth, I put it on my face, I got back in bed, and I stayed in bed until 5 o'clock. And till this day, I'm positive that Rose put a hex on me. Yeah. And the other woman with her dinner companion says, absolutely.
I guess, though, the salient fact is that usually she doesn't have to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. To this day, Rose put a hex on me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rose will do that. And since we're back, it's our first night back in New York City, I understand our esteemed director, Mr. Hal Gurnee, has prepared another network time killer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for, however, there it goes. Nice to see you, Hal. Lovely sweater. What color is that, Hal?
It's brown.
Boy, it's a beauty.
Kind of a mocha brown, I would say.
What do you have planned for us tonight, Hal?
Tonight, Dave, I'm enjoying this cup of freshly brewed coffee.
Uh-huh. Well, geez, Hal, no offense, but, you know, there's not really much to watching you drink a cup of coffee. I'm sorry.
Just a cup of coffee? How about this, Dave?
Oh, my God. My God.
Hey, just a cup of coffee? Okay. And
Hal Gurnee as the absent-minded professor. Absolutely. Wait a minute, what is that? Is that... It's the D train, ladies and gentlemen. We're just above the subway tracks. It's the D train. Can you... There it is. Oh, no. You're being kind above and beyond the call of duty. Oh, absolutely. Rose will put a hex on you. Here we have our top 10 list for the evening. Yeah. On the program tonight, Gina Davis. Boy, this is and she won an Academy Award. You know, the last time they had the Academy Awards, she won one of them.
Isn't it fabulous that she's with us?
That's right. And comedian Billy Badango will be joining us a little... a little...
Is that his name?
No, it's not his name. His name is Jeff Stilson. Oh. My favorite kind of cheese, as a matter of fact. You ever have Jeff crackers Stilson and maybe some white wine when you get home in the evening? Oh, absolutely. Here's our top 10 list. Excuse me. Boy, I hate to do that on the air. I think it gives me a bad name, I think it gives the show a bad name, and I think it gives the network a black eye when I do this. Okay. Chicago's a nice town. Here we go. The top 10 things overheard at the Panamanian elections. Top 10 things overheard at the Panamanian elections. Here we go. Number 10, sorry I'm late, I was stuck in the drug traffic. Number 9. Number 9, a puppet government. Boy, the kids should really enjoy that. Number 8, we just better forget about our extensive plan to fix the elections because Jimmy Carter is here. Number 7, Porque Rablo Canto NL Oscars. Number 6, how the hell did Jesse Jackson get on the ballot? Number 5, with 210% of the vote in, we are ready to project a winner. Number 4, the guy who played Ringo looked just like him. Oh, I'm sorry, that was overheard at the Beatlemania concert, not the Panamanian election. It's some kind of a clerical error here. Absolutely. Number 3, sorry for the confusion, Miss Collins, but we're having big elections down here. I know. It's award-winning comedy, isn't it? Number 2, congratulations, you chose Pepsi. And number 1 thing overheard at the Panamanian elections, a man, a plan, a rigged election, Panama. There you go. right, Gina Davis is here, Jeff Stilson, and John Allen Paulos, gentleman who wrote a book called Innumeracy. Oh, we got a great show. Come on back. Thanks for being here.
Hello, Dave.
Hot. Awfully hot in here, boys.
Nice
a little
to
warm
see
in
you.
here.
Well, I couldn't be worse.
What's the matter?
I couldn't feel worse.
No,
I
why?
feel just terrible.
What's the problem?
Well, you remember Anthony Newley was on our show on
Last Friday night.
Graciously consented to come and sing the viewer mail theme and then segue into a little thing that we wrote, which is sort of a good-natured send-up of the kind of stuff that he likes to do. And we all had such a good time, and came the air show. I guess I got a little excited. I played the song for him about a good octave higher than it should have been, and forced him to sing. And he's such a pro, too, you know.
He went ahead. He didn't
A
stop.
normal person would have said something's wrong, it's in the wrong key, I would have stopped. He hit it in the key an octave higher, sang higher, really, I think, than I've ever heard a human being have to sing.
We got calls from kennels on Long Island.
And I haven't been able to sleep all week, and I feel so...
Well,
Tony,
he's not upset about it, is he? He's not angry. He understands mistakes can be made.
I'm sure he understands, but it was just a mistake. But if I could just say, Tony, you know, what kind of fool am I? That's really what I have to say, and I'm sorry.
Could I have a squeegee or a sponge, please? Or a big, thirsty bath towel? Damn, it's hot in here.
Are you a little warm?
Does it seem a little hot to you?
Well, I got a little warm just now,
heavens, it's a little warm in here. We could be
Apologizing
raising orchids. Hey, forget the orchids. We could be raising tomatoes, but damn, it's hot in here. It's those sports boys. They like it in here like a steam bath over the weekend. But man, talk about sweat. And by God, let's talk about sweat, shall we? What do you got there? Thanks, Al. Nice going. I appreciate that. It's clean. Uh-huh.
A lovely David Letterman sponge. There you go.
Morty, let's get a thermometer in here and find out just exactly how damn hot it is tonight. Morty, can you hear me?
It's on the way.
Oh, good. Hot and quiet.
Yeah, that's the way we like
And
it.
the audience, they're dozing. They're drowsy. Last Friday, I was in one of these moods where I couldn't stop saying, them bats is smart. They use radar.
I remember you were in a nutty mood.
I was amused by it. Nobody else was amused by it. But again, let me explain this to you. It's my impression of a dumb guy. He's home at night watching a National Geographic special about bats and how they are able to navigate and so on and so forth and feed and whatever they do. And the next day, he goes into where he works and he explains to his friend all about it. And this is what he says. He turns around and says, it goes something like this. Them bats are smart. They use radar. See, now... I don't think people understand exactly what I'm talking about, so we've put together for you a visual aid. Hal, roll the videotape, and then we'll see if we can't do some better business here with that joke. Them bats is smart.
The bat navigates itself and locates prey by using a system called echolocation. By emitting a sound that strikes an object and comes back, the bat determines what the object is and where it's located.
Damn. You know, them bats is smart. They use radar. Bats is smart. They use radar. Yeah, now I think...
Now I see.
Yeah, that's
now
right.
I understand.
All they needed was a little background information.
I see.
Yeah.
It's clear now.
That's right.
So now that we understand, maybe you should hit us again.
Well, I think we've done it several times. Maybe a little later when they're not expecting
because
it.
with a new understanding, well, it'll be a whole...
Could I have the big thirsty bath towel, please? Thank you very much. Boy, I am just sweating like a cow. By the way, do cows sweat?
I'm not sure about
That was the title of my paper in college. Oh, man. I feel much better. Thank you very much. In honor of the heat in the studio tonight, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for another Hal Gurnee Network Time Killer. Hal?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Dave.
What do you have for us tonight, Hal?
Well, let me explain. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Chicago, the wizard of soap and water, let's welcome Professor Bubble.
Professor Bubble, Paul, all the way from Chicago. Seems to be enjoying his work perhaps a little too much, doesn't he? And by the way, if I find out that we had to have it hot in here for that guy's bubbles, I am really going to be upset. No, is it time for... I want to see your diploma later, all right, Professor? Professor Bubble.
That's as smart to use radar.
You know, we're gonna
full meaning.
We're gonna make picnic tables here with Norm.
Oh, that'll be good. Norm, the master carpenter.
Norm, the master carpenter. Bob Vale no longer on. There you go.
Vila is out.
Vila is out. Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah, yeah. There's some people think that Norm pushed him off the roof once, and he fell onto a piece of jagged siding. But I don't think.
Oh no. You know, Norm has surpassed the qualification of master carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
He's even higher than that now.
What is he now?
Master carpenter.
I see. Thank you.
That's how far he is.
Here's our top 10 list now from Oklahoma. Top 10 ways American cars. Top 10 ways American cars would be different if Ralph Nader had never been born. Unsafe at any speed, you know. Ralph Nader came in, cleaned up the automobile industry. Top 10 ways American cars would now be different if Ralph Nader had never showed up. Here we go. Number 10, dashboard hibachis. Number 9, seatbelts made of piano wire. Number 8, windshield replaced with ant farm for the kids. Number 7, strobe headlights make oncoming traffic look like old-time movie. Number 6, 50-foot antennas allow you to broadcast while driving. Number 5, optional front seat hammocks. Number 4, wiper fluid reservoir routinely filled with Thousand Island dressing. And number 3, New York City taxis would be exactly the same. Well, there you go. Number 2, the paper Buick. And number 1, speedometer replaced with electronic voice chanting, punch it, punch it. What happened? Did we lose power? Did we take a hit? Somebody call Scotty. We're all right?
Yeah.
We got a great show. Did I mention that? A great show? Jerry Hall, Norm Abram, and Billy Connolly. Come on back, folks, if you can. We'd like to have you here in a couple of minutes. So, what's going on?
Thank you. There. Wow.
Hi.
Are you stuck? Are you all right? Huh? Got stuck there.
I got caught a little bit.
What is it, the cholesterol settling in your knees?
Oh, boy,
or
yesterday,
something?
you know, yesterday we had this woman, this mad demon comes in here with a needle taking everybody's cholesterol.
Yeah.
And I knew mine would be high, but it was higher than I thought it was going to be.
Yours was really high.
You never got yours taken, right?
I didn't. I managed to escape without getting mine
Well,
done.
you should have it taken. What do you think? Because you're Canadian, you're exempt?
I'm a little, after I saw yesterday what your count was and Morty's count.
And Morty's count, Morty, what was yours?
260.
260.
And,
and I found out that one of the cameramen, like 4 or 5 years ago, what was it, Carl? It used to be, where's Carl go? Everybody knows Carl's, everybody knows what Carl's cholesterol was 3 years ago? Man, here, I'm trying to be a little sly because I don't know if he wants it blown all over the country. No. 305, and he's resting now, it's so high, that's where he is. And mine was 265, up about 30 points from the last time I had it checked.
Yeah.
And so what we decided today, me and Morty and anybody else here on the staff who has this cholesterol problem, it shouldn't be that high, you know.
No, absolutely
not. We're going to try and reduce it with diet.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of
So we'll get us a. Where is Morty? I can't.
We're getting a nutritionist.
We'll get a what?
Nutritionist.
Yeah, we'll get a nutritionist to come in. When?
Next week.
Huh?
Next week.
Next week we'll get a nutritionist to come in and plan menus for all of us.
Wow, that's great. It's like a rock and roll tour or something. Taking out your own nutritionist on the road.
I don't know about that, but the object is to get our cholesterol under 200.
Is there going to be exercising as well?
I don't think you need to exercise. I get plenty of exercise.
Because diet is all fine, but you've got to supplement it with a program of regular exercise.
I get up every morning at dawn, run to Bridgeport and back.
Yeah.
With a full pack and a rifle.
That's right. You do urine exercise.
That's right. That's right.
How could your cholesterol...
I go right up I-95 on the median every morning. Fatigues, boots, full pack, and a rifle.
But
it's 42 miles round
so
trip.
high.
I don't know
your
why.
Cholesterol.
They say diet, and so I'm talking to Carl, and I'm saying, well, how come? What kind of diet did you have? And he says, well, you know, pancakes. You got to cut out pancakes. I haven't had pancakes since I was 11. So I don't know why mine is so high.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. You think pancakes would bring it down? Yeah, oat bran. Boy, have you ever had any of that oat bran? It's just a little tastier than sawdust, oat bran. Oh, by the way, you're here on a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Hal Gurnee Network Time Killer. Hal?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal. How you doing? How is your cholesterol, by the way?
180, Dave.
180, pretty good.
And proud of it.
When was the last time you had it checked?
About 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Where exactly did you have it checked?
At Trotta's. It's a supermarket up in the country, yeah.
Yeah, they do all your blood work there?
They certainly do, yeah. That's where I return the bottles, right next door to that little area there. Yeah.
Well, good for you. So 180, you got nothing to worry about.
I'm fat and happy.
Okay. Now, Hal, what do you have for us tonight by way of a network time killer?
Well, Dave, tonight I have a real treat for everybody.
Oh, good.
Especially people who like to watch guys doing sit-ups.
Wow. Wait a minute, Hal. It's not a guy doing sit-ups, is it?
Exactly.
All right.
He holds the world record for number of sit-ups in 24 hours. Get this, 44,001.
44,001 sit-ups.
That's what I said.
All right.
Sorry, Dave. He'll be doing sit-ups throughout tonight's show. Let's have a big welcome for James Clark. He's all one.
James, how are you? Throughout the entire show. Good luck, James. How's your cholesterol, by the way? I know you're counting, but I don't want to mess you up, but how is it? Is it okay? Oh, my God, he was pinned there. Huh? Okay. Let's do our top 10 list here. Tonight, the category, top 10 other announcement made by the Chinese government. You know, they're now saying that no one was killed in the big problem there in Tiananmen Square a couple of weeks ago.
They're saying no one was killed.
Yeah, these would be, no citizens were killed. These would be top 10 other announcement made by the Chinese government.
Other announcements.
Other announcements made by the Chinese government. Number 10.
Dave?
Yes, Anton.
You know, it's quite a night tonight, so here to do the top 10 drum roll is a special guest musician.
Oh, a guest musician?
Yeah.
To do the top 10 drum roll?
Yep.
Oh,
please welcome the drummer from Bon Jovi, Tico Torres.
Tico. Hi. Tico Torres. How are you? Got guys doing sit-ups. We got a guest drummer from Bon Jovi, Tico Torres.
Tico is
It's the same guy.
No.
Well, thank you very much for helping us out. Here, the category, Tico, top 10 other announcements by the Chinese government. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Number 10. Oh, pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, you couldn't work with the Bengals, but you're not bad. Oh, see.
That's mean.
I'm sorry. We had the drummer from the Bengals in a couple of months ago, and it was not used to doing.
Well, you know, you don't have to play a role to know how to play Eternal
Flame.
Flame.
Exactly. Number 10. The tanks were here just to do a little light moving. Number 9, we expelled those journalists for teasing our lovable pandas. Number 8, news blackout actually caused by squirrels digging around power lines. Number 7, a deep sorrow swept China after Dan Rather left. Number 6, armed government agents shot the sheriff but did not shoot the deputy. Tito Torres. Number 5, satellite transmission shut down so people wouldn't get Leonard Hearn's fight for free. Number 4, that wasn't tear gas, it was Mountain Pine air freshener. Number 3, students resumed studies after most successful prom weekend ever. Number 2, Elvis spotted in Tiananmen Square. And number one, there better not be any more protests like the one that didn't take place last month. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Tito Torres. We have everything. We have health tips. We have rock and roll drummers. We have guys doing sit-ups. This is an American television program. We got to pause here. We'll be right back with Tom Brokaw, so join us.
Thank you. Dave, let me take this opportunity to say hello to the NBC execs who are up in the NBC Health Club now watching us on the treadmills, running on the treadmills, and they got 6 monitors in front of them. They watch us that way. So
is that right? You know that for a fact?
Hi to the execs. Yeah, some of our writers go up there and watch the show with them.
And you're sure that there are 6 NBC executives here in New York City?
I didn't say that.
Still left 6?
I did not say that. I understand that there's a high turnover in that area.
Paul, let me ask you a question. A couple of weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, I came in here one day and I mentioned that my house, my property, and even I was covered with these worms that seemed to be dropping out of the sky.
Yes, I remember that show, yeah.
And various people said, oh, those are the deadly lizard worms, they'll go away, or those are gypsy moths, or those are Dutch elm worms or something. You know, we had like 2 or 3 solutions. Well, the worms did, in fact, go away. It rained very hard, and then the next couple of days, on these tiny little wires, they would shoot out of the sky, and then they were just everywhere. And in fact, I had them in my car, and I found them in my shoe, and on and on. They're all gone, but now, in their place, it sounds like that. Is Bernard Goetz back there fooling around? There might have been an assassination attempt back there. Is everything all right? Let me just... What happened? What? What happened? But what? Just tell me what it was. Who's playing with the fire extinguisher? You fell into the fire extinguisher. Are you drunk? Is everyone all right? Okay, well, now, it's no problem. We'll just start the show over. Hey, you know, I'm right in the middle of the worm story. So, anyway, there were just worms everywhere. And now,
Those are gone.
Huh?
Those are
The
gone.
worms seem to be gone. But now my house is full of... They're what, sir?
The line's coming down.
No! But a good guess. They're now filled with moths. Just like dozens and dozens of moths. Big moths. They're actually... This would be about an average-sized moth. And they're everywhere.
Ah.
In fact, 2 days ago, 4 of them carried the neighbor's dog off.
Ah. They will eat your clothing, you know.
The moths
They're
will?
going to start eating your clothing.
But now those are from the worms, right?
That's no fun. Yeah, I would guess yes.
You know what we need here? You know what would cool things off and make everybody a little happier? If we could just get one of those afternoon northeastern summer showers that the area is so famous for. If we could just, wouldn't it be nice if we, oh look, we got one coming here. Excuse me, Paul, you were out here. When I went back there to investigate that noise, was it my imagination or was the screen empty for about 20 minutes?
Yeah. There was an open screen there, yes.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's
We
all
can
right.
take that out, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for me to say, it's time once again for a Hal Gurnee Network Time Killer. What do you have for us tonight, Hal?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Hal.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, fine. Welcome to the control room, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Tonight we have this year's gold medalist from the world-renowned Van Cliburn International Piano Competition. Here he is, Alexander Sultanov. Take two.
What exactly was that?
That was the final music for Hal Gurnee's Network Time Killer.
Oh, is it over?
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, put down the cards. It's apparently over.
Have another line, Dave.
Okay, let's see, Hal. Go ahead. What is your next line? That was beautiful. Wasn't that Prokofiev's 7th Sonata, 3rd movement?
You've got a good ear, Dave.
Yeah. By the way, Hal, don't you usually feature bubble blowers and contortionists and that kind of thing on the...
Yeah. I guess I slipped up this time. Maybe we should have forgotten those extra words.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
Thank you, Alexa.
No, yeah, that's... So that was the music that was to come afterward.
Yeah. I didn't know there was extra words.
2:30. Rehearsal's just about 2:30. Come at 3.
I'd like to drop by sometime.
Let's do our top 10 list and get the hell out of here. Top 10 ways I am going to lower my cholesterol.
Oh.
You know, it's higher than it ought to be.
Good. I know it is.
Yeah, it's
Way
supposed to
up
be
there.
200, mine's 260.
There are, I understand, ways to bring that count down.
260, but it doesn't look bad on me, do you think?
You look fabulous.
Here are the top 10 ways I personally now will lower my cholesterol.
Okay.
You frightened me, you frightened the guy from the Soviet Union, you frightened Hal.
I scared him?
Yeah, we had no idea what the hell you were doing.
The cue.
Just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're like you're on Bandstand.
I know. I didn't know there were extra words.
I'm thinking, Paul thinks this is like Battle of the Bands or something. And he's doing a Prokofiev thing, and then you're doing B Bumble or whatever that
Exactly
is.
right.
Scared me silly.
I must say you're right.
Here we go. Top 10 ways I'm going to lower my cholesterol. Number 10, I'm going to use skim milk in my coffee instead of mayonnaise. Number 9. Number 9, have my private nurse discontinue the intravenous liquid cheese feed. Number 8, pay a 10-year-old kid to take my test for me. Number 7, cancel my annual Cool Hand Luke egg eating contest. Well, that's too bad. Number 6, visit a quack nutritionist in Guatemala who, for $1,000, will play with the numbers and give me a low count. Number 5, instead of sitting in my chair and telling my assistant to run my errands, I'll walk over to her desk and tell her to do them. Number 4, replace cholesterol-clogged arms and legs with cool bionic limbs. Number 3, no more fooling around on weekends, answering the door in a sculpted beard of butter, rather. Sculpted beard of butter. Number 2, no longer use blacking out as signal to stop at all-you-can-eat fried clam bars. And the number 1 way I'm going to lower my cholesterol, I'm going to use my wealth and power to pressure the American Medical Association to dangerously lower their standards. I'm also sorry about that. Thank you. You did a wonderful job. We'll do a commercial. We'll be right back. See, it was Paul's fault. He didn't come to rehearsal.